YouTube, what is up? It's your boy Knowledge here from Gamers Little Playground, and I'm coming at you with a gameplay commentary of Titanfall. What you're watching is attrition gameplay from Resist. He's one of our GOP members, does some of our games. He's a really good player. But I've been wanting to make this commentary for a while because Titanfall has been kind of a disappointment. So, I mean, the main question here is, are you bored of Titanfall already? Because I am, and I wonder why. Because in general, I really love the game. I love the gameplay. I think the Titans are great. I think the pilot mechanics are great. Free running, like everything seems like it should be an excellent game. But no lie, about a week ago, I was playing Titanfall. It was like 9 p.m. It wasn't even that late, and I literally fell asleep on the sticks. For maybe 4 or 5 seconds, I nodded off. I wasn't even tired or anything, but just something about this game is so boring and dull. And I mean, I really want to hear what you guys think, but I was going to go over why I think it's boring. But first, like I said, let me get it out the way. I think it's a good game. The pilot mechanics are it's like some of the funnest just first-person mechanics of any game I've ever played. But here are the problems, in my opinion. First, I don't like that there's no competitive ranks. I know not every game has it anymore, and it's just sad to see that they don't do that anymore. I know in Black Ops 2 they had League Play, which I really loved, and I love competitive ranks. Like, it just makes me want to play the game more. But I don't know if it's just because I'm getting older, but it's just like I miss the days of Halo 3 where your rank can go up and down, and that just made it fun. Like, I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I love Call of Duty. I mean, I hate Ghosts, but in general, I love Call of Duty. I know it gets all this hate, but it's just fun. But I hate what it's done to all shooters, where every single ranking system just copies Call of Duty. Every single ranking system is just, you just get to a certain level and then you prestige and blah blah blah. But I think what the games are missing is that the reason Call of Duty is fun and it does that is because there's so many unlockables. Like in Call of Duty, there's, I don't know how many guns. Like there's fucking, you know, 50,000 guns. There's probably about 30-40 different guns when you count up all the shotguns and light machine guns and submachine guns, and then you also have all these person things that you unlock. I think that's what keeps Call of Duty fun, even though it doesn't have competitive ranks. And I think that's a mistake this game made. It's an online only game. It's a multiplayer based game. There should be competitive ranks. Like that's when it's fun, when you can play against other people who are taking the game serious. I think that's one of the things that I find boring about this game, is that there's no sense of urgency. Nobody's really cares. They're just playing for fun, which is fine. I mean, I'm not against that, but at the same time, like, I know we were playing Capture the Flag, for example, and then we went up against a whole team. They all had the same, they're a clan or something, because they had the same gamer tag. And like, that game was really fun because they were really trying to win. They were going for the objective. But in most of the games in Titanfall, it's always just people just running around, just doing whatever, no sense of teamwork or anything like that. And I don't know, maybe I used to have fun that way, but I just feel like I can't do it anymore. Like, it's completely boring to me. Gameplay wise, though, like I said, it's really good. But one thing though is the Titans, I think you get them too quick. Like, I think they need to adjust. They need to adjust how fast you get Titans, because sometimes it just seems like there's too many Titans on the map. Like, I think it needs to be harder to get them, so that when you do get them, you really want to use them. When I first played the game, like, I would get in my Titan immediately because I wanted to see how it worked. And really, the Titan gameplay is really good. Like, it's really balanced. I love that they have shields. You know, and you get to customize your Titan, which is good. I think it's really, it increases the gameplay value. But at the same time, like, now that you're better at the game, you can probably get 4 or 5 at least every single game. And then, like, I don't really want to just be in my Titan the whole time. And I put my Titan mostly just in guard mode or follow mode. And I think that's what a lot of people do. And I think that's a shame, because the Titan gameplay as compared to the pilot gameplay is so different. It's such a different way of playing, a different style, that I think that you should be able to enjoy it more. But I just think because you get it so easily, you kind of get bored of it. I think if they made it maybe so that you get 2 a game at the most, like, or it just made it harder to get them, I think that it would improve the game overall. because the pilot gameplay is so much fun. Like the free running and the wall jumping and all that. Like it's just so much fun that you just want to be a pilot at all times. I don't really want to hop into my Titan. The third thing that I think that the game needs is more options. Like by far, like that's the biggest issue with the game. I think that's why it got boring so fast. Is there's only what 4 or 5 playlists. Was capture the flag, attrition, domination, and then like pilot hunter is not even. It's really just attrition. Like it's practically the same thing, and there's just not enough options for a multiplayer only game. They should have had at least 8 or 9 different playlists so that you can experience the game in different ways. And then like I know they said they're gonna be updating it, and that's fine. I mean, they keep updating, great. I mean, obviously they should do that, but like for a AAA game, they should have been in place way before that. Like it should have been. When we played the beta, we should have had more options. Like I was shocked because I played the beta and I loved it. I thought it was gonna, and I couldn't wait to see what else was gonna be in the game. I was like, wow, this is just the beta. I can't wait to see what's in the full game. And then you play the full game, and it's not that much different. Yeah, you get a couple more guns. I think there's 10 guns in total. Like there's just not enough variety to the game. And like I said, I understand that. You know, for example, I know they need to balance the guns, so like that's one of the main issues with Call of Duty is that there's so many guns that there's always going to be overpowered guns. But man, for a game that's been in development for almost 4 years, it's kind of shocking how little content they have to it. Like the campaign's a joke, and I don't really care about the campaign anyway. Like if it was, they announced it as a multiplayer based game, so I wasn't expecting a campaign. I don't think you can really complain about that. But definitely they need to add more stuff. I mean, I know thinking like Titanfall Part 2 is probably going to be one of the best games ever, just because I imagine they're going to expand their team. They're going to add campaign. They're going to add all the little extra stuff. Like right now what they have is this great engine to a game. They have this really cool, fantastic engine. It's like if you were building a car, you have this super powered engine, but everything else around it still needs to be worked on. You still need to add all these things to make it a complete experience. But I just couldn't believe that I actually fell asleep playing the game. That's why I haven't really played it since, because it's just boring overall. But I don't know, how do you guys feel? Do you guys find it boring, or do you guys think there's enough options? Does it need more options? Is it just me being picky? Well, who knows? But you know, I really want to hear you guys' input. Just leave it in the comments below, and I'll see you fucking later.